What up, my homies? Um, Alex Monk here, and today I just wanted to talk real quickly with you about the Ice Bucket Challenge. It's quite a phenomenon that's taken place, and I'm really excited about it. I love to see people taking action and doing something. I like to see activity. I see potential for entrepreneurship is what it really is. And when you think about it, that's kind of what's happening too, unfortunately. Um, This is really quite hypocritical of all of us. I mean, how many of you have posted a meme or some other something that suggested along the lines that the FDA was full of crap and that Western medicine is full of crap and that they're not really creating cures, they're just creating treatments. They want to patent treatments so that people come back again and again to alleviate symptoms, and they're not really curing anyone, and ultimately they're not really making anyone healthy. They're making them more sick. And yet, here we are donating money to a research and development company that's just going to make a patent another treatment for a disease instead of curing it again. It's really sad, guys. It's really hypocritical because I almost feel like someone behind the scenes was like, hey, you know what? Watch this, I'm going to make all these people on Facebook who are talking crap on Western medicine and the FDA and stuff, I'm going to make them dump a bucket of ice water on their head and then give us money. You think I could do that? And I would be like, no, I don't think you could do that. And yet they did it. How do they do it? Well, they know how to play to our emotions and our motivations. And from an NLP perspective, I can understand why people are doing this. It's their need for connection, social interaction, attention, to make themselves feel good, like they're making a positive contribution to society, and that's the way it's perceived. But is it really? I mean, what contribution are you really making? Think about it for a second. For every $10 or $50 you donate to this ALS fund, there's some millionaire that's dumping tens of millions of dollars into developing and doing the research and development to create this treatment that they're going to patent, and so they can put that in their pocket and make money off of all these sick people. It's not cool. So it's not cool to be supporting a company like that and giving money to a company like that. And it's not cool to be blindly participating in a sort of, social phenomenon without thinking about the real effect. It's not responsible. So I like what Vin Diesel did. Vin Diesel, he raised the bar. He said, I accept your Ice Bucket Challenge, and I raise you, and I challenge you to plant a tree. Now that struck me because I thought that was my idea. I was just saying, yeah, forget the Ice Bucket Challenge. We should challenge people to plant trees. That's like the most important thing we can do. Why is it the most important thing? Why is Vin Diesel challenging people to plant trees? Why is it the most important thing to plant trees? Well, from my perspective, I can tell you this. Through history, I'll give you a historical example. Through history, in every single example in history, every society has collapsed when their soil is degraded. As their soil becomes degraded, the society collapses. And that's what's happening here in America. Our soils are becoming degraded, and now we're facing a circumstance of complete collapse is very, very much possible and predicted even that it's only a matter of time because this is not sustainable. We can't just keep making food like this. So what are we going to do when our soils are completely degraded and our entire society collapses? Well, how can we solve that? We can solve that by returning back to a natural model for agriculture, medicine, economics. We need a natural design model that is ecological, not this thing where you just say, well, money is the bottom line, so I'm going to get a bunch of people to dump ice water on their heads and send us money. That's silly. That's stupid. And people are just still doing the same stuff. Why? Because it's popular. People want to participate in what's popular. They want to do what's popular. And they believe what they think everyone else believes. So, common whatever. So wake up. It's important to pay attention to things and actually take responsibility for your thoughts and your actions and what's really going on. There's nothing wrong with participating in a fun social event like this. I fully am stoked about it. I love the phenomenon. I think we just need to direct the energy towards something that's actually really where we're all actually taking action and doing something to improve the situation. How many of you have really done anything to create awareness for ALS? What the hell is it? Do you even care? No. Did you pay money? Did you donate your money? Yeah, you probably did, or maybe you didn't. But the point is, once you've participated in this public display, this fun thing, now all of a sudden you feel obligated to make that donation. Otherwise, you're a fake, a cheat, a cheap, whatever. You know what? Don't feel like that. Don't let them make you feel guilty so that you have to pull money out of your pocket, like, or otherwise you're cheap or cheat or you're fake or whatever. That's BS, man. That's manipulation. Here's what I'm saying. I'm saying do what Vin Diesel is saying. Take your money, buy a tree from a local plant nursery, and put it in the ground. Give your friends 1 week to do it. Challenge 3 friends to do it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to plant a tree, and I'm going to challenge 3 friends to plant trees. They can go out to a local nursery and buy the tree and plant it, or they can come to my house and take a tree for free. I have a plant nursery. Come get a tree for free and plant it in your backyard, whatever. But we need to be planting trees. That's really freaking important. So, that being said, just be aware of the silliness of this whole scenario. I mean, how many of you have said something about, you know, the FDA, Western medicine, and yet here you are dumping a bucket of ice water on your head and then giving money to them? Okay? Like, seriously, it's okay to think. It's okay to be aware. You don't have to just go with the flow and just do what everyone else is doing. Think about responsibility, man. We have a responsibility for the earth. Think about the potential of what we can do. Do you realize that the earth is a Garden of Eden? It's already here. It's all around you. I just realized within the last week that 90% of the wild plants growing around my house are edible. The weeds that are growing in my house, the quote-unquote weeds, are medicine, pure medicine, can actually heal your body, activate its immune system, cure disease. So we need to plant trees, and the reason we need to plant trees is because that causes the rainfall to infiltrate, recharging our water aquifers, increasing more vegetation, and creating the ecology so that all living creatures, including people, can prosper. We'll have food, we'll have real medicine, we'll have materials, we'll have an economy, because now all of a sudden you don't have to go door to door filling out applications at corporate, you know, chain stores for looking for a job to sell your soul by the hour for a few dollars an hour. That's sad. That's just sad. You're a human being. Where's your dignity? It's time to take our dignity back. It's time for us to take responsibility for our lives, for our environment. Stop asking the government to do it for you. Plant a damn tree and ask your friends to plant a tree. So, soon I'll be coming back. I'll have planted a tree. I'll be calling out 3 of my friends to plant a tree, asking them to do the same. Plant a tree, call out 3 of your friends to plant more trees. Let's plant trees. Vin Diesel's got the right idea. I think I got the right idea. I think we can all get on board with this thing. Planting trees is cool, man. When you plant a tree and you're sitting by and you're like, I planted this tree. It's going to be here for the next 50 years, 100 years. It's going to feed so many people. I just did that. It was easy. How proud would you feel to be on camera sharing that with your friends and asking them to do the same thing? That's what we ought to be doing with our time, our money. Let's take real positive action. Let's actually make a difference. So that's my thoughts on the whole ice bucket challenge. I did accept the ice bucket challenge. I did dump ice water on my head. I did not donate. No, I'm not going to give money to some company that receives millions and millions of dollars of investments, really, so that they can patent stuff. No, dude. If I wanted to give my money to someone, I'd give it to a friend who needed it, a person who I saw who needed it, a neighbor, a friend, a family member, someone. Okay, I think I'm talking too much. Goodbye.